Okay, how is everyone today? Big topic I want to cover, and I'm going to keep it really short. Today we're going to ask the question, who are you? Why is it important to know who you are? Well, here's the thing. A lot of people probably watching this video may be in leadership positions, and I'm not talking about like CEO or CFO. I'm talking about you could be just a guy out on a rig or out on a mine site, or you could be in an office and you could have like a team of 4 people who look up to you. And you are a leader, whether you like it or not. You are in a leadership position because the way that you are affects the people that are around you. And then that in turn affects the way that they interact with the people back at their home, all the way back to their kid when it comes home from school, right? So you're in a position of responsibility. And here's the thing, most people in leadership positions got there without any leadership training. Unless you're some of the fortunate few whose company actually puts you through leadership training, you could be just one of those guys or girls that gets promoted through the ranks, and then all of a sudden you've taken on more responsibility. And that's great, you know, because here's the thing, you want to build character, then take as much responsibility as you can bear. Take as much responsibility as you can bear. But I tell you one thing, you want to know who you are. Why is that important? Because here we go, it comes down to authenticity. Who you are, knowing your story, allows you to actually be authentic in the world. And you might have heard this word bounced around quite a lot. If you're into personal development, you hear a lot of talk about authenticity. But here's the thing, why is it so bloody important? Well, it's important because, you know, authenticity means that you're actually being genuine. You're actually being the truest version of who you are. You're not putting on all these different layers and pretending to fit into a mold, or even pretending to be better than you are. You're actually going, hey, look, I don't know exactly how this is going to work out. I'm not sure, but I know that as a team, we can work through and we can make a strategy. And I'm going to make sure that we make the best decisions with the intel that we've got. I mean, that's authenticity. That's actually being a leader who accepts the responsibility, but is not pretending or leading anyone up the garden path to pretend that they actually know it all. So it's actually really important to be authentic, because if you're authentic, people can actually connect with you. And if people can connect with you, and you're seen as a preferred leader, you know, and this is how you move through the ranks if you're interested in like climbing the corporate ladder or the ladder in whatever workplace you are. So you want to be an authentic leader. You want to be somebody who's actually responsible and authentic. Now, authenticity plus honesty, this is something that builds real character. This is something that makes you like seriously, you know, a character building machine. And why is that? Because when you're being who you are and you're actually taking on as much responsibility as you can bear in your workplace, you know, or even in life, you might contribute a lot. And I'm not talking about being a martyr. You don't want to go being a martyr, but being authentic, taking on responsibility as much as you can bear and pushing yourself to be as honest as you can through all that. Well, this is what leads to real leadership. And now, real leadership, no one's born necessarily a real leader, but we learn how to be really good leaders by understanding who we are, understanding how it is that we've built the character who we are. You know, removing the mask and putting your best foot forward, putting the highest version of yourself forward. I mean, this is really the best thing that we could be doing as people working in an industry where leadership is really important. Authenticity plus honesty, with as much responsibility as you can bear, will develop very, very high-grade leadership.